Hello School Notices, and welcome to another styling video by me, Fleur McCrone, personal stylist, where I'll be sharing my top tips and styling so that you can be inspired to make the most of your wardrobe and maybe get some confidence to switch up your style if that's what you're looking to do. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you might edit your own wardrobe. Now, editing a wardrobe is one of the key services that I provide as a personal stylist. So I can be there for you if you need me to, but actually there are some things that you can definitely do by yourself if you give yourself a little bit of time to do it. It does require that, afternoon one weekend to get stuck in, but if you're willing and you get in the zone, it's surprising how easy it can actually be. So let me just talk you through maybe some of the stages in which you can actually do a wardrobe edit, because there is a little bit of preparation beforehand to make it easier for yourself, and then actually the sort of things that you might be sort of thinking about as you do the edit. So in terms of preparation, you kind of need to think a little bit about what your style actually is going forward, so that you kind of understand when you try things on that you already have, whether or not they feel like you or not. So a way in which you can do that is to collect images of looks that you like, either online or through brochures or in magazines, and then once you've got a few of those together, just taking a look at them all as a whole, because that will give you an actual really good insight visually as to what actually the style is that you like and how you would like to go forward with your style. So it might be that you like things to be a bit more edgy, it might be that you like things to be quite classic, it might be that you're quite a feminine style, or it could be that you're a mixture of all of those things. But just understanding that really helps. Also, think about your body shape, because that's one of the key things that I work with as a stylist. There are some guidelines around how to dress for body shapes. If you kind of Google female body shapes and how to style them, you'll probably come up with some really good information on the online on the internet with that. But as an example, for a pear-shaped lady, I would probably recommend that they wear darker, really nicely fitted bottom halves, so that is kind of not the thing that the eye is drawn to, and actually on the top half, which is typically slimmer on a pear shape, you might wear all your colour and your patterns so you draw the eye upwards. So it's just kind of little tips like that which actually make quite a big difference when you are trying on clothes and looking at yourself in the mirror. Also think about what colours might suit you. So this is where colour analysis comes in, and if you haven't done one, I would definitely recommend doing one. But in the meantime, thinking about how a colour might suit you is about, looking at how it affects your skin as it reflects up onto your face. So does it make your skin glow? Does it make you look ill? Does it make you your skin or even out your complexion? Does it make your eye colour pop out? Does it create shadows under your skin? Does it make you feel older? And how does the colour make you feel? So all of those questions are things to think about when it comes to the colour in your wardrobes as well. Also, with prep, think about how you might go through your wardrobe in the first instance and actually get rid of all the definite no's. I think it's a really important step to kind of do in the first instance. If you get rid of those things that you know you're not going to keep, you kind of open up the space for you to see what's really in your wardrobe. And you don't have to do all of this on the same day, you can do it in stages. So maybe you just set your task as taking out all the no's one day, and that is, your next stage done towards doing your wardrobe edit. Also, when you are looking through your wardrobe, it'd be quite good for you to turn the hangers round on the items that you feel you're not sure about, or you feel that you struggle to style. And they can be the pieces that you actually start with when you do your wardrobe edit, because they would be the ones that are the most important for you to work out whether you keep or not. Obviously, the things you love, you don't need to try on, because you know that you're going to keep those whatever. So it's those middle section of your wardrobe which you're not sure about, and that's the items in your wardrobe that you really need to ask all those questions about for yourself. So some of those questions that you might ask when you try on those pieces would be, when did I last wear this? If it's more than 2 years ago, it might need to go. how do I feel in it? Like, be honest with yourself. How do you feel in it? Even if it's brand new and you've never worn it, if you don't feel great in it, you're never going to pick it out to wear it. So, you know, give yourself permission to get rid of some of the clothes in your wardrobe if they're not being worn. Ask yourself, is this your style now? That's where the prep beforehand, thinking about your style going forward, comes into play, because does it feel like you? Is this where you want to go? Has the item seen better days? So if there's anything really tatty in there, it's got holes in, or it's really just had, you know, it's not going to be worn anymore, then you might need to get rid of that as well. Even if it's something that you've absolutely loved, if it's had its day, it's had its day. How can you wear this? So think about, if you're going to keep it, are there 3 different ways in which you can style that item and wear it in your wardrobe? So typically, having a few ideas about how you might wear something really will give you the justification to keep that item in your wardrobe. Does it flatter me? Does it even fit me? Are things that don't fit, that's sometimes the hardest. It can be emotional, but if it doesn't fit you, you're not going to wear it. And you've got to be realistic about whether or not you want to keep that in your wardrobe as a constant reminder, or whether or not you want to move forward and kind of, you know, feel good about where you are now. And do you even like it? Sometimes we just don't like something in our wardrobe anymore, and that's okay. That's okay as well. You can also get rid of that even if you don't like it anymore. So, you know, once you get into doing this, you often get into the zone of it. Be easy on yourself, be kind on yourself. Try, when you're looking in the mirror, not to zone in on the areas you don't like about yourself. Try and look at the outfit as a whole, and try and keep your perspective being really constructive rather than kind of criticizing yourself all the time. So I hope that gives you a few tips on how you might edit your wardrobe. It's a little kind of snippet of how I do it with clients. As I said, if you get stuck, you know where I am, but good luck with that, because it's a really, really good thing to do.